So that was going to be my second video, but I'm like, I need to rework that in order to have it work for the audience.
Gotcha.
So I'm a little on that one. But I'm going to head back into the retro catalog and do 3DS if I can, because it's hard to find gameplay and stuff like that for 3DS because I don't have the capture card. Otherwise,
Dude, you know
I
what,
might
man?
do some other ones.
I just pull from other people's footage sometimes. They don't own the footage.
Yeah, I have
like
to.
if like they don't own the footage. You're like, they can't be like, hey, you stole my footage. You made the game. Like,
if it's trailers, those I'll just snatch right from Nintendo or Sony or whatnot.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
I'll snatch
same.
the trailers all day long. The video I did of the 5 Switch games, those are all trailers. So, and you mute it so you don't have to worry about
Yep.
Audio. Yep. You're good. But yeah, I really haven't had much time to play anything. Like I said, a little bit of Animal Crossing, and I played quite a bit of Exoprimal because I tested all the controllers with Exoprimal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to count Crisis Remastered, because every Switch game I test Crisis Remastered because it has complete functionality for the controllers.
Now, I think that it's a good idea that you use that game as your litmus test because you're familiar with it. You know where the controls need to be. You know when there's latency within the connection, and you just know the game. So I commend you for doing it. I think it's good.
That's why I use one game specifically on Xbox and one game specifically on Switch. I used to use Shredder's Revenge, but I need something complete 3D that does everything with gyro and everything. So once I landed on Crisis, that's the one I use all the time. So that helps. But hey, don't feel bad because I've got more controller videos coming next week, but not as many. I only got 4 coming in. I think I got one from PowerA, one from Easy SMX, one from another controller. You're gonna like this one controller that's coming in for the Switch. It's hilarious. You're gonna like this one, Nick.
I still need to order a controller tower. But this is your fault. This controller stuff is getting out of hand for me. It's your fault. This is all your fault, dude. And it started when we were going through like months and months ago, and I was like, I gotta get the Call of Duty one.
Oh, you know that Starfield one?
Yeah. And then I got the Starfield one.
I sold all those.
You got rid of it, huh?
Yeah, I have way too many controllers.
Sea of Thieves. I want the Sea of Thieves. I want the Cyberpunk. I want the Forza. And I want the Titanfall. There's 4 of them that I want to get. There's 4 controllers I want.
This is the one I've been using here in the game room. This one. This is actually one of my favorites. And I'm using the it's between the new 8BitDo Ultimate C for Xbox. Fantastic. As well as the GameSir Kaleid. No, I keep calling it Kaleid. It's Collide. It's short for kaleidoscopic. Okay. And I didn't know that. Apparently, somebody left a comment, said, don't feel bad. Apparently, everybody was mispronouncing it until people realized, oh, kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscopic. Oh, that would be nice if someone told us that. Because we're all mispronouncing it like there's no tomorrow. It's fantastic. So I don't feel that bad. But yeah, otherwise I've got a lot of great game-oriented and not just controller stuff. Because honestly, I know controller videos are my bread and butter. I'm getting tired of them.
Mm-hmm. Take a break.
Once you do the same video over, and I've stopped doing news, except I'm saving all the news for the podcast. Because news videos don't do crap right now. But it seems like people are like, okay, I'm done with the gaming drama. Oh, let's see what games are good. I want to see what this guy says. What 5 games? What 10 games? Yeah. So just stay tuned because I have another Switch video and a PlayStation 5 video coming this week. I'm not 100%. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to address that Xbox One. I need to sit down and write it out and work on it because that's what I do. I sit down and plan all these and figure out how I'm going to address them and talk about each of the videos. But that's why I haven't been playing as much because I've been working on stuff for the channel and this beautiful new camera.
I need a new one. Sorry, guys, if you're watching my latest videos, I'm having an issue in Streamlabs. I think this Logitech is starting to take a. And
Which Logitech do you have?
it's an HD 1080p. It's a 900. It's a 900 series something. And honestly, I'm done. I'm done with it. I needed something cheap. It's that one. I already see it.
Oh no, not the cards, not the card box. That one?
100%. That's exactly the one I have.
920S.
920S. Yep.
920S.
It's starting to take a pooper.
Yep, mine did too. And I bought another one
just
about
sits
a
here,
year
man.
ago, a Razer one, and it was awful. Awful. So I got the new Elgato one, and it was on sale. It's really, really good. This is so, like I was telling you earlier, Sony sensor.
I was watching these videos. Really, no homo, but really good looking guy. He's Senpai Gaming or something like that. He has.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about me. Hey, whoops.
But he does really, really great videos. Very informative, and I like him because he seems very genuine. He's very good in front of the camera. He's very honest with his reviews. And I think he talked about the one that you got, and then there was a few other ones where he was like, I'm extremely impressed. And he's very knowledgeable on how these cameras are working and functioning. So I got to double check one of those videos, and there was like a camera that was around the your price range. It was like 120 to 150, and I'm like, I can do this. I can get it. I can.
This one was on sale because I'm a Best Buy Plus whatever it's called member, and it was I think 150 or 140 something like that, and I got it for 111.
Yeah, see that it might be the same camera that I might be, want to jump into.
It's the only one that I could find that had a quality Sony sensor, and when it comes to cameras, Sony sensors are top,
very good
notch.
Yep.
So
yeah, I could see the smoother frame rate and everything. It's super clean. I'm good. Yeah. So you're gonna have to send me the link.
All right. We kind of got off there at the beginning, but like I was saying,
let's jump into. Yeah.
Oh, do we want to hit the Xbox first, like I was saying, or do you want to hit PlayStation? Which one?
Why don't we let the chat decide? How about that?
Well, everybody took a break.
Oh, okay. Well, chat, you missed out on your opportunity. So let's just do it in order. How you have it first?
Because if you're reading the chat,
yeah, I see. We'll be back
like,
in 10 minutes. John's
later. Yeah. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be Cody. Okay. So, let's talk about the Xbox because I want to get this off my chest. I do know that they're going to be focusing on 30 games. Yeah, what a focus. 30 games on the 9th. And I know that they're going to announce Borderlands 4, but because Borderlands 3 was really homo and Tiny Tina was terrible, I am not looking forward to this. What was that? Did you
I thought I heard a high pitched noise, like maybe like my floorboards or my joist.
It was squeaking. I think when you put your foot down.
Yeah, I heard it was like really high pitched. I'm like, huh. But anyways, sorry.
Hey, look who's here. We've got ATV, and he's asking if we're looking forward to Black Ops. We'll get into that.
I'm cautiously optimistic because I want to get back into a Call of Duty, man. But just MW3 this year just was not tickling me, dude. I'm just sick of the NBA 2K style franchising that they're doing with the game, so I took a step back. I still cover the news, and I still love the game though. MJ, how you doing?
Yeah, it's funny that she still has our business logo up here. That's kind of funny. So it's got some weird random dude. I by the way, I don't know who that guy is.
It looks like a stock photo of some dude at a coffee shop. It's what
it is.
Oh, okay. Go figure.
But we put the image in the background.
It works, man.
I designed that logo. But yes. Well, yeah, don't worry, ATV. We're gonna get to Black Ops. We're going to talk about that. That's why I was like, you know what? I think the Xbox is the bigger debacle right now than PlayStation. So PlayStation was a mess. That state of play was awful. It's like, hey, imitation Souls-like, and hey, how badly can we piss off the fans? Except for Astrobot, because that was the only good game. but we'll get to that in a moment. So I was told from my source multiple times today and over the last week a number of the games that are going to be in the showcase. We're going to see Doom: The Dark Age, where it's going to be a prequel to Doom set in medieval times. Now, one thing I did read after that came out was some people are speculating that with it not being Doom Guy, they're going to set it in the past so they can make it a woman. So
and when I saw that they were doing a new Doom, I was like, okay, great. Sounds great. Medieval Doom? Come on, yeah.
You know how you have medieval Spawn?
Yeah.
Medieval Doom Guy.
Yeah.
But people are like, wait a minute. Remember what Microsoft is forcing on all of their studios? And then everybody...
Exclusivity?
We already know...
I'm using the wrong term. I'm using the wrong term.
DIE. Whatever. Mm-hmm. But all that nonsense. And a lot of people are like, no, I'm not touching it. Don't care. And I was like, man, because I really love Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal is phenomenal. I still got to get back into it and play the DLC. I miss it.
It's funny because I love the meme that Doom is a Christian video game.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is.
You just destroy demons. Yes,
completely is. Absolutely a Christian game.
And like I said, Borderlands 4. But I'm not looking forward to that in the slightest. Now, Call of Duty, it got leaked that it was going to be on Game Pass. That was part of the after show, but it leaked, so they put it out. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Let's put it this way. It's supposed to be what is it? Cold War? Not Cold War, 92 Iraq War, right? But
that wouldn't that be Desert Storm?
Desert Storm, correct.
Sign me up. I'm already into it. Sign me up.
Anti-American, though. It's a very anti-American story.
It's an American military game.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wait, this sounds counterproductive here.
Of course. Did you not see the trailer?
No.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go and sympathize with... Hello?
Sorry. Work call, remember? Sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to sympathize with the baddies. So if that's the case, nope, I'm checking out.
What are they doing, dude? What the hell are they doing to our country right now?
101, how not to make video games, how not to make money.
Dude, whatever happened to just getting a machine gun and just plowing the enemy down and America F yeah, dude? Let's, come on, dude.
Can't do that.
Is the plastic in all our foods really conditioning people to be morons and sissifying everybody?
It's the seed oil.
It's the seed oil.
It's the microplastics.
Also, I'm being, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being facetious here. Okay, don't get me wrong, but it's like, come on, dude. I just don't see. Here's the thing. They don't care if it loses money as long as it gets the message across. That's it.
Correct.
That's their mentality. Okay, so guess what? You pay with you speak with your wallets, right? Don't buy it.
I'm honestly tired of this stuff, and if
I'm so sick of it. Stop throwing it down my throat.
I would not touch any of it.
No.
Now, I will say I did download Hellblade 2. I haven't played it yet. I've downloaded.
I really want to play it. It could have got a 1 out of 5 score. I would still play it.
Besides, it's a walking simulator for the most part. I don't know. I do want to play it, based solely on your recommendation.
Dude, I don't even care if it's walking. I like walking simulators, man. If I can just tune out of reality and the environment is rich and I could feel like I'm in there, I could like with the cat, that Stray, that's basically a cat walking simulator with fetch quests. I frickin' loved it.
You still need to play Little Kitty Big City. Fantastic game.
I will definitely. It's in the queue.
Oh, I forgot. I was playing Eldoran because I mentioned that in my video. That's a really good game. Eldoran. Yeah, I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
But I do know that I heard today I was told today before the news broke, and then as soon as the news broke, he sent me, "Oh yeah, I can verify this." He the whole time while I was driving, I'm seeing all this, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Another remake of Halo Combat Evolved, like a new update to the updated version that was in Master Chief Collection. You know that one?
Mm-mm.
That originally came out on the 360. They remastered the original Halo. Well, they're doing it again. So thanks, Cody. Appreciate you being here like always, and I will try to get that up tonight. And like I said, we have to watch our language because that's why Spotify took down that missing episode.
But it's the biases that is with YouTube and Spotify. Unless you're big enough, they don't care. Are you bringing in revenue and views?
Right.
They don't care. The tiny guys,
yeah,
can't do it.
Whatever is
It's
what
not
it
a
is.
big deal. It's not a big deal. I could censor myself for all, but
Yeah, I try to. You know I don't use that much foul language, but we kind
it
of
slips sometimes.
between it was the four of us. It was you, me, Gabe, and RGT. That was the one that got pulled down, and I had to re-upload it or something like that. Yeah, I don't know why, but okay, is what it is. I'm trying to think what else was I told. We're gonna see something about Perfect Dark. We're going to see a release date for the uglified Fable, the one where the dude put himself as the main chick character. Yeah. There was another game, and I'm brain farting on it. Oh, Gears, where we might see a Gears collection and Gears 6.
I could see I could see a Gears collection, dude.
If we see Gears collection, it might, because they were talking about that it might be announced for PS5. So this 30-minute thing is not just about Xbox games. They're going to talk about games that are going to other platforms as well. But they're keeping that under wraps. They didn't even tell certain reps and marketing for the ones who are supposed to push the stuff out those secrets, because there's certain ones that they're waiting for the last minute.
Here's how I feel. Okay, I know Gears is one of your favorite franchises, and so this is my opinion, and you can correct me if this is the wrong
it's
wrong
your
perspective.
opinion, so it's
me, because I'm PC. I'm fortunate enough to like be able to jump around and play games on other consoles. That
right.
Especially since Sony's been releasing their stuff on PC now, which they should. Gears is such a fantastic franchise. I think it's important for anybody and everybody to play the game, rather if you're on PlayStation or PC or Xbox. I understand that the exclusivity and everything like that, how it draws people in. It creates a tribe, But yes, and thank you. With the Gears of War franchise, it's been long enough. Share the wealth.
And you know what?
Let people
if it does release on PS5, I'll buy it all again.
Yeah, it's that
Except
good.
for 5, because Gears 5 was trash.
Haven't played it.
Yeah.
But you
that was Gears 5.
I'm glad we kind of see eye to eye on that, and you said it the perfect way. It's about time. At least put the first three. Just put the first three out.
Even Judgment. I'll go with Gears 1, 2, and 3 and Judgment. That's fine.
They're so good. The controls are so good. I got goosebumps thinking about it. Horde mode is so much.
I'm gonna say this: the Xbox as a brand is dying, if not almost is on death's door now. Death's door. So, in order to keep these franchises alive, move them to PlayStation. Move them to Switch 2. Oh, yeah, because there's another game that's coming to Switch 2.
Dude, imagine Gears. Imagine Gears collection on Switch, dude.
Okay, I can't say anything about that because they were speculating it.
That'd be kind of cool, man. Pocket Gears.
But
I could put it on my Steam Deck regardless.
Switch 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops. What are we
6,
on?
6, I think.
6 is coming out later, at the beginning of next year for Switch 2. Because they said it's not coming out till next year for Switch. What? the new Switch hardware. Oh,
They should call it. They should call it Switch Super, dude.
Super
Bring back
Nintendo
the
Switch.
Super, baby. Come on, bring back the Super.
Nintendo Switch.
Super Nintendo Switch. Yes, SNS, dude. Bring it back. Bring it, Nintendo. Bring it back,
make
dude.
it gray and purple.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's purple. I think it's indigo, bro.
Shut up.
Dude, I am for it. At least down the line, make a special edition. SNS, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo Switch, right? That's what you said. Dude,
Right.
make a special edition for an SNES, dude. Listen, the next Nintendo console out is a day one for me. I will pre-order it. It's a day one.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt.
All right, here we go. Let me pull up the article, because this is where I was sent this article earlier. I didn't get to read it, but here, let me bring it up just to show, because he told me this, and then he's like, yeah, Windows Central already said it, so we weren't supposed to. And I was like, oh okay. And there was really not much else I can really go into on it, but let me pull up this right here. So here we go. This is from Windows Central. It says, report, Microsoft is considering bringing its flagship Xbox IP to PlayStation for the first time, but will it? Will Halo cross over to bluer pastures?
Cute.
That's up for debate, according to this report. All right, I reported on this a while ago, maybe about a month or so ago, but it was initially Halo Infinite. From what they're talking about, it's actually CE. It's Combat Evolved. It's the remastered Combat Evolved that came out on 360 and then with Master Chief Collection. So I don't know if
I did, by the way, download a few weeks ago after our last podcast.
Yeah,
Halo, one of the Halo Reaches. I downloaded it onto my Steam. Reach. What was the one where it was like Halo Reach 2.5?
ODST.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, see, and John goes, just imagine Gears and Forza, which Sony needs a better racing game than GT7. Sucks.
Dude, I think...
Then there's no reason to own an Xbox. Unless... The other thing that
make exclusive cars only to Xbox and exclusive cars only to PlayStation.
Xbox is announcing their handheld at the event. Now, Game Pass on the go, make it cheaper than the new Asus ROG X, which I think is awesome, but I already have the ROG Ally. I'm not gonna.
Which you actually really like. You think it's great.
I take it with me. I was gonna take it with me while I was traveling today, but I don't know where my wife put it, and I don't have it in my office. So,
which let's note,
I had it in another.
That ROG will do Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah,
my Steam Deck will not do it. Which,
yeah, you have to hack it.
Yeah, you have to hack it, which I'm not. I'm leaving Linux on there. Yeah. I'm not.
See, I have Steam, I have Xbox, Game Pass,
and it looks great. The ROG looks freaking great, man. I am just a sheeple, and it's Steam, and Steam has been so loyal and great to me. I've gotten so many free games over the time, and it's always been reliable, and there's never been issues. So then the Steam Deck came out, you know.
I get it. You're a fanboy. It's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind
on the hairy teat of Gabe.
It's not my. Oh, and is it amazing? Must I tell you, the mother's milk is thick and fine, like, you know, like a sweet Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay, of course. But yeah, I'm just, you know, but I don't make it my identity. You know what I'm saying? It's like Android, and we talked about this before, Android and iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, if you like Android, fine. My lead that I work with, he's Android. Fine. We don't care. It's not our phones are not our identity.
You know, my big thing about the only real, there's two reasons that I'm not a fan of the iPhone. One, and I get it because it's Apple, it doesn't communicate well with a PC.
Yeah.
Trying to
The
take
economy,
photos
the
and then
ecosystem.
transfer everything over becomes a pain in the butt.
Me, I just airdrop
and the
right onto my
cameras.
Mac. Bink, bink. Takes 1 second.
The cameras are subpar compared to Samsung, especially Samsung flagships.
I don't care too much about it.
And now Google Pixel, their
I think Google Pixel's killing everybody.
They're up there. They're not as good as the highest end Samsungs, but they're really up there. I bought my wife the Pixel 8 for Christmas, and it takes photos just as good as my S23. So yeah, I will say those are really good. I film using my camera on my phone because it's better than my dedicated camera. So I bought a dedicated camcorder for recording. The phone's better. I'm like, so.
Anyways,
yeah,
we're going into side quests. Let's stay on track because I know we get yelled at. We get death threats from people. You started changing a topic, and we're like, and you know.
That is weird because it does happen. People get mad.
They get so mad over nothing because we talked 5 minutes about a phone. You just skip. Anyways,
my favorite thing is when we clip those, and then they get mad for.
And they get even madder, and they get like 2,000-3,000 views, and it's like, okay,
yeah, sure, okay. But that's about it for what I know. I only know a lot of the first party stuff. There's going to be a lot of third party games. There's going to be some stuff that's going to be announced for other consoles, possibly, and what games are going into Game Pass and when. But otherwise, we're going to see some more trailers for games that we've seen, like Contraband. But the problem with Contraband, the studio behind it, Avalanche, they fired more than half their staff, and plus, I don't know if you have been following it, but Grums, if you follow him on X, he actually leaked documents from people that he knew that worked there and got fired. And they said a lot of them got laid off because they didn't want to do the DEI stuff. And Microsoft is inputting it so hard. The game's a completely different game.
So when you say DEI,
diversity, equity, insanity,
intrusiveness or inclusiveness.
Yeah, there you go.
So okay,
but they're at the point where they even changed it. Like, I might be able to link it later, but he was talking with one of the people, and they said they even got to the point where Microsoft had him strip down the entire character creator because they had male and female, and now you just make an amalgam of body parts together. It's just the dev was like, it's so awful and so cringy. They were like, whatever.
That sounds
like now the game went from really promising to Concord-esque levels of cringe. And we'll get to that in a moment. So with that, a lot of the stuff
I'm not gonna get angry about it because I just won't buy it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it.
I'm not gonna play it.
If it's going straight to Game Pass, who cares?
Oh, Ninja Turtles. He's like Silent Hill 2. Ninja Turtles is here for the Silent Hill 2 news.
We're gonna hit that.
We're actually just about to segue into that.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And we might see more on Indiana Jones and Avowed.
I have low expectations for the Indiana Jones game. I'm sorry.
I have even lower for Avowed. So
you know what they need to do for the Indiana Jones game, even though it's already almost done. Do exactly what they did for the last 3 Tomb Raiders. And just you know what you could do? Here's what you could do. Instead of making a new Tomb Raider game, which I'm sure there's a mod out here for the PC, swap Lara Croft with Indiana Jones model, and there you go. You have an amazing Indiana Jones game.
You know why they won't do that? Harrison Ford dying, Disney property. Gory death of Harrison Ford in a Disney property will never happen.
No, you're actually
like, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him die, but it's gonna be like,
take the gory deaths out, make the screen go black, and have him go, yeah. Like
that's probably what you'll see. He'll fall, leap to his doom.
Dude, man,
something like that.
Lara Croft is one of my favorite freaking bad ace gals around in video
Well,
gaming.
then if you like Lara Croft so much, of course
Her and Jill
you watch
Valentine.
Melanie Mac.
Yes, I have.
So Melanie Mac has been ripping into the new stuff, and
She gives
she's
2
epic.
Fs.
She is epic.
That girl does not give an F on anything. Her Twitter is out of the control, dude. It's
Her
hilarious.
Twitter's hilarious.
I was like, oh my gosh, this girl does not care about
I don't eat popcorn,
anything.
but I'm like, give me the
You know that
popcorn.
Michael Jackson gif where he's just like eating popcorn. Yeah.
And then I'll go in and read the comments, and like
it's
I would say
50. They seem to be 50-50. Some people are like, hey, and most people are like,
it depends. The last few I've been reading, it's more like 75-25 because the
75 on her side. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the snowflakes have been. They realize they're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
So they're kind of just stopping, and then there's more people on her side. So.
But I mean, some of the things she says, I'm like, yep, definitely, I would not say that. I would
not
say that.
True, but
nor do some of the things that she says I even care about. But it's still funny to see.
The thing is, we still have a somewhat vanilla shine or a sheen to us, so we don't go too far out there. And she don't care. She don't care.
I mean, that's her fan base. That's fine. I just keep it gaming. But do we want to jump into
Let's talk about that state of play now. Okay. Let's talk about PlayStation. It was terrible. It was a disaster. We're going to let you start off because you did the video. Tell me your thoughts on, and do you have an article to pull up?
I went to Dexerto, or no, I went to IGN this time. My first video, I kind of
did they have the comparison photos
from the original SH2 to
the
yes, and you could see how badly Silent Hill 2 aged. We should bring that up and mute the audio. Did you see the same article then from IGN that I did?
No, I looked at it on X because I was looking at all the memes, how they made they superimposed David Duchovny's face and the new fat chick, who she wasn't fat in the original one. She looks like David Duchovny, and I thought that was hilarious. But I saw it through again Grums and Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic and stuff like that. So.
Yes. Ninja Turtles Silent Hill 2, let's go. That will be a day one, no matter what people say. I am on Ninja Turtles' side on this. IGN I haven't reviewed this, but they're doing a comparison. Well, I'll send it here. I'm going to send it to you so you can have control.
My thing is the versions of the game, minus all the uglification, because they hate women, because all the women are ugly.
I will say this. Why do they keep doing this? Just
because pretty women are not real.
Just use the regular character models, man.
What's wrong with that? The guy looks the same. Dude looks the same.
The dude looks. Listen, I'll be honest. Overall, not a fan of any of the remake of the models. But
agreed.
I can deal with it. I don't think they mutilated I think her name is. I forgot her name. They didn't do too bad.
Ugly and looks like a dude. The other one, they got rid of her hips and her tits and basically her shape. She just looks like a board with an Adam's apple. She kind of looks like a dude. Both of them look like dudes.
Well, I mean, let's go. I sent you the link on Discord. Let's all watch the comparison video. Dude, Ninja Turtles, if you're still watching, I was gonna hit you up the other day. I want to run a emulator. Full disclosure, I own all of the Silent Hill games, physical copies. So I wanted to run a PS. Yes. Oh my gosh. Even Silent Hill 4: The Room. Huh. I wonder where I got that one, Ninja Turtles.
Did you steal it from him?
It's his copy, but I bought him the most beautiful mint copy of Silent Hill 1 ever.
Stupid a Disney Plus ad.
He goes, you have Silent Hill the Room? You dick. She looks different to me, but same clothes. Yes.
Sort of the same clothes.
Sort of the same clothes.
Hold on. All right, let me pull it up. I had to make sure. There was no the ad was gone.
But I wanted to run a PS3 emulator with the HD remakes
Oh
of
no
Silent Hill 2.
no! If you're gonna run an emulator, not the PS3 version, the 360 version's actually the better of the two.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Just because
I own a physical of that one too, of the PS3 version. On top of the PS2 and the PS1, like I have them all.
Okay, let's see. I need to mute the audio.
It's experimenty. It is
did it pull it up? Okay.
Yeah, it is one of the cleanest copies I have ever found in the wild.
Okay,
and
let's see what they do here.
I mean,
that doesn't
dude,
look bad.
Listen, so
the
in my
look fine,
dude. In the Silent Hill,
look at that.
Yeah, they really ruined her, dude.
Oh, it's David Duchovny on the right. Look at her, and then she's aboard.
David Duchovny. I have not played Ellen 2 yet. Dude, what did they do?
See, he's closer. Look, she doesn't look anything like her.
He's definitely closer to...
But look at that. Like, it looks like a little boy in a woman's garb. Like, she looks really
like he
bad.
looks he looks good.
He looks.
But
yes.
even if you look at
that, how bad is that? And the thing is, it's Bloober Team, and Bloober Team is where are they based out of? Oh,
Poland, I think. So, if you look at how terrible he runs in the old version, like his run cycle is terrible.
It was PS2.
Yeah.
This was the first one on it.
But dude, I like the messed up walking where he stops and parts of his limbs are still moving. Like I like that because I'm nostalgic. I'm nostalgic for it. But dude, the environments look fantastic. The character models are done well. I did not like how they do his hair and the girl's hairs.
The combat is very Resident Evil 4.
You know, if they got to mix it up somehow, I'm gonna let it pass.
See, this looks fine.
This looks PlayStation 4 to me.
Agreed.
Okay.
Here we go. Look at oh my god, she looks terrible.
Okay, let's see how they did her model. Because I really liked her a lot. I forgot her name too. Silent Hill 1 is the GOAT for me personally. It's phenomenal.
This was the third game I ever got on PS2.
First
one I ever bought from GameStop.
In my video for Silent Hill, which you guys should all check out, I did say, yes, Silent Hill 1 is pretty rough, okay, for newcomers, even for me. But after about a half hour, 40 minutes, you're fine. You get used to it. Everything's fine. It's a phenomenal game. There's a lot of
people that just won't play it because it's ugly. Like,
but I mean, look at how great her character. Look how look
GNC. They're like, I can't play regular Resident Evil because it looks terrible. I'm like,
see, like this looks good. This is all in game.
Like this is fine. This is fine.
Okay, so no, wait a minute. That was a cutscene. That was pre-rendered. Yeah. Now it looks weird.
Well.
Oh no, this is the sign. This is from the original.
Right.
Of course. Gosh. But it still looks good for the original. You know what I'm saying? Like this still looks really good. But notice the original is darker. Way darker as far as lighting.
The point where it shows what's her name. Where is she? Not the little girl.
See, they barely changed the little girl at all.
Of course.
There's other comparison videos too. You know, it's gonna. You know, let me find another one.
Well, I'm looking for the one where they show what's her name in the red. Are they not even going to show her now?
The video that I saw, they did a huge kind of like first 15-minute gameplay off of Konami's off of their Konami's site, so we could see what she looks like off of Konami's gameplay.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. You only see her there. All right.
So I'll find you the link to
what
I was talking about.
It looks terrible. Let's see if I can just Google it and see.
The environments look fantastic. Okay, hang on. So Here's the thing. Let's scrub through some of this gameplay. Straight up just gameplay. And you'll see that it's looking a lot better, dude. Like, a lot better. Here. This is 15 minutes, there's 13 minutes of gameplay. I just sent it to you. And let's kind of just scrub through it so people can kind of see
All right.
what to expect, because it looks fantastic.
And you sent it to me on Discord?
Yes, on Discord.
Oh, okay. Here, let me.
And again, am I a fan that they are making it more action-based like Resident Evil? Hey, you know what? I'm open to it, because remember, like, going back and playing Final Fantasy VII OG, I don't have time for that. So thank God that they put, the 2x, 3x timer on there to speed everything up. And look, the battle system now that's in the new Final Fantasy VII games is phenomenal. It's faster, it's quicker pace.
See, I don't like it.
I know, because you're big on turn-based, and that's fine, but I see why they're doing it. So I'm open to... It's Silent Hill. And
right,
I want Silent Hill 2 to be a success, because I want them to remake Silent Hill. And if they're smart, they're already working on it right now.
I don't think it's going to be a success. I just don't think so.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I think Silent Hill 2 is going to be a success.
Want it to be, but I don't think it is. And the big reason is mainly because of the releases. There's only one physical release. It's vanilla version of the game. And if you want all the other stuff to go onto it, you can only get digital version.
Well,
you
Ninja
can't
Turtles
buy
says
the stuff add on later.
Ninja Turtles' favorite is Silent Hill 3. I think Silent Hill 3 is a really great game. Is it
Silent
better?
Hill 3 is fantastic.
Is it better than 2? It's not. I'm sorry. Silent Hill 2 is better than Silent Hill 3. But we could have our different opinions. And
it's okay.
So it's so you can kind of scrub through this, go into the town as he's like walking around.
It's not a comparison though.
It's not a comparison. I just want people to see the updated gameplay and the graphics.
Here.
Pyramid Head made you poopy your pants. I literally almost shat myself in the apartments when I was leaving the apartments, and this Pyramid Head dude comes out. I'm just like, I remember my heart rate just skyrocketed.
You think that's scary? How about when Halloween Horror Nights had Silent Hill, the actual house?
That had been amazing.
The horror house? I was like, oh my God, that's cool. Oh, it's from Silent Hill. Until there's one room where I go in and I'm looking around. I'm like, what's in here? And then I look up like this. Guess who's in my face? Pyramid Head. He's standing on this platform with this gate, and he's literally in my face like this. And I almost dropped to my knees because I was not expecting that.
That's amazing.
And I got scared shitless. But it was the coolest thing in the world. That's when Silent Hill was still good.
So Ninja Turtles doesn't like that they already showed him in the remake. They had to. They had to show
Pyramid Head.
Yeah. They had to show him.
Let's see if we can find a good image of him.
And guess what? You know what was a really good video game to movie adaptation? Silent Hill.
The first one was really good. The second one was but it wasn't bad.
Second one was.
It was all right. See, look at her. That doesn't even look like her. If they did a close up, you can see her face is very.
Ninja Turtles. They had to show a sneak peek.
I would call her dog meat. I would call her dog meat. Let's see if I can find. I want to see a Pyramid Head.
It's gonna be at the end. I guarantee you. So because they want to show like,
that
of
looks
course,
really
the nurses. Good. Yeah.
I actually have I bought my wife a small PVC statue.
Dodge mechanics, by the way.
Nurses.
Sorry, I don't mean to talk over you. There's dodge mechanics in the gameplay here that I think is going to be very crucial to when you're fighting.
Ooh, I hope they fix that because that was very bad clipping.
They'll fix it, dude. Updates. I think they're using the Unreal.
Very bad clipping.
I think they're using the Unreal Engine on this one. I mean, it looks really good. Here's the thing. Give it time. 3 to 4, 6 months for the PC version, I can download mods and somebody's gonna
fix it.
It'll fix and put all the original characters in beautiful like. Someone's gonna make a character model. They're gonna attach it to the skeleton on here, and
and they'll fix
it all. Like dude,
and they'll fix him.
Dude, have you seen the lighting mod for Cyberpunk?
Yes.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Where's Pyramid Head?
Gotta be right here.
Okay.
No?
That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe he'll bust through here.
Was it Silent Hill 2? Wasn't it Silent Hill 2 when... You're welcome. Wasn't it Silent Hill 2 where you're in... Or Ninja Tutorials, you might be able to correct me on this. It might be 3. Where you're actually, like, hanging out where Pyramid Head hangs out. And, you get caught and you got to escape.
Wasn't that 3?
I think it's 3. That was terrifying. Flippin' terrifying.
I think that was 3.
Don't get me wrong.
3 was... I thought 3 was
Ninja Tutorials says 3. It's 3. If he says it's 3, it's 3.
Like, I don't get scared on video games. Silent Hill 3 really did a number to me. I was like, whoa.
You know what? You know what one? And I will say this. A game that destroyed me and terrified me. This is when I was living in Wisconsin. I was playing it. Outlast.
Okay.
Broke me.
I can see that.
It flippin' broke me. The
The
second one was great.
Slender Man was pretty oof.
Slender Man would creep me out. The free one was fun. Outlast, you guys got to play Outlast. The game's got to be $5 to download at this point.
Yeah.
Now, Ninja Turtles knows what's up about Outlast. Dude, flipping terrifying.
One thing is, we're switching gears. No,
are we done on the main topics? Are we done?
No, I want to continue with the with the state of play.
Oh, state of play. Okay.
I don't think there was anything good besides Astrobot.
I just saw that. I saw half the trailer, and Astrobot looks amazing.
Like next year. Yes.
Astrobot looks phenomenal.
And Concord, they spent, what, 10, 15 minutes on Concord? It was probably the worst looking hero shooter known to man. And nobody wants hero shooters, and nobody wants pronouns in their hero shooters.
Well, the problem is nobody wants shipments. Caught myself there. Nobody wants shipments of ideas shoved down their throat.
I like the way you said that. But it was like... Have you watched any of the
Ninja Tutorials says weakest PS5 state of play yet. Wow. Wow, that's big coming from Toidles.
Have you ever watched any of the other big channels that refuse to, that dance around? Spawnwave. All he did was, people don't like hero shooters anymore, I guess. Dude, go to RGT85 and he tells it as it is.
That's why I like his channel. He's zero Fs.
I went like, I was like, all right, I get your ultra vanilla Spawnwave, but come on, be honest. Don't say, oh, look at all these dislikes. People just didn't like it. No, be honest. Like, tell people the truth why nobody liked it. And then you pull up RGT85 and I'm like, there's the truth. Why I don't need to cover any of this? Because there's the truth. You can get it on Geeks and Gamers. You can get it on Melanie Matt. You can get all those there. But for one of the biggest mainstream video game channels, RGT is putting it right out there. And you know who else is doing it lately? And I think she's doing a bang up job. Lady Decade.
See, I don't know these other channels you watch. You
guys need to watch Lady Decade.
I'm too caught up in like a certain channels that I'm just used to watching. I don't watch game channels all the time on YouTube. Like a big channel that I watch is DD Daily Driven Exotics is a huge channel. I'm the biggest fan. LGR Lazy Gaming Reviews. I watch him all the time. Papa Meat. I watch him. So it's like. Yeah, I was telling Ninja Turtles, you missed our conversation. Potential Gears Gears collection and putting towards a PS5, I said it's about time. It should go to Sony.
If you guys haven't checked her out, the stuff is hilarious, and people hate her so much right now because she's just being straight up and honest. She went from being someone who just talked about retro games and then kind of pivoted to some modern news with starting with Stellar Blade.
Look at that Stellar Blade ace.
And then she just went and people started attacking her. Everybody started attacking her over, the biggest one was over her Paper Mario takes. And all she did was say, Americans are getting screwed because we have to pay 60 while everybody else pays $40 or less.
It should be a $40 game.
It should be. Just like Metroid. But
I
this
agree.
one was hilarious. She did like a little joke thing with this, the anti-woke console. It was hilarious.
My gosh.
Like it
is that a
hilarious.
photo? Please tell me that's a Photoshop.
No, it's AI. It's AI.
Or AI. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But her stuff is fantastic. I watch pretty much all of it. I actually watch it on my other account. That's why you don't see any of the red lines here.
Channels will take a pivot if they know that like it's getting views and attention, and they're like, okay, this is what content that people want to make. I'm tired of doing this content. This content is good. This is something new and fresh. I could do this, and so they go with it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame creators for doing that. You know, but
if you had her husband is Top Hat Gaming Man. If you've ever heard of him, but another British dude, and he's pretty on point, but I prefer her content over it just because of her presentation. So, but yeah, it's a very, very hilarious video, her last one, but I really like her stuff, and I promote it and I put that on there. If she wasn't in the UK, I'd probably invite her on here, but she's 5 hours ahead of us. So
I think it's more.
No, it's 5 hours. I know. I went there recently.
Fine, you win this argument this time.
Wait,
because of your experience, this conversation.
Okay.
Let's move on.
That's what she said. I don't know why that's what she said, but it was. But yeah, that state of play was utter doodle butter, and I'm waiting for Nintendo because I know they're not going to announce any new hardware, but I just want to see what's the games at the end of Nintendo's Switch's life, and hopefully I can get to. I need to do another count. I might be at 800, but
I am gonna get the Paper Mario for GameCube.
For GameCube or Switch?
Well, the GameCube version, 1,000 Year.
Yeah.
Speaking of GameCubes,
yeah, that was a nice one you got there.
I work for a very prestigious electronics company, and it's a phenomenal company.
Sanyo.
But a lot of times when I do these electronics installs and stuff like that, they get rid of a lot of olds. And we have a recycle center. We recycle electronics, cardboard, styrofoam. Like, it's insane. It's great. I'm so thankful to work for a company that cares about the environment. But the Circuit City, I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Ninja Turtles. But so I was doing an install today, and this customer didn't want their GameCube. There was a GameCube and a PlayStation 2 mini. Are they PlayStation 2 minis? What are those?
That was the PS2 Slim.
PS2 Slim. One had Dance Dance Revolution version in there, and then there was Smash Bros. In the GameCube. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, and I re-asked the customer, so we're gonna recycle these, right? Like, yeah, just get rid of them. Okay. So all I have to do is contact my manager and say, hey, listen, how much this customer wanted to recycle this? How much do I owe you? And they'll give me a price, a very good price. I mean, I have an outside TV now that's 65 inches. That used to be $8,000. Back, like, it's 10 years old. Okay, it's pretty old. And then I have a wall mount. I got a very good price on that. I have a TV in my gym. I have a beautiful LG 4K TV that a customer was just going to give me. Okay. And I asked the company, how much do you want me to pay for this? I have this beautiful 55-inch TV in my gym that I get a very good price. So I run into these things naturally. I got a really great price on a console that I'm going to play, a game that I'm going to play. And like, I'm just grateful and thankful. It's a really good haul. I could sell. What I'm going to end up doing is selling my black GameCube.
Yeah,
because
did you say one of the
the open button, I opened up the console and I tried to like mess with the spring and clean things up and make sure that the top it still shuts, but it's just a little janky. I'm gonna get rid of my black GameCube, and now I have I'll be having this awesome fresh GameCube with a new. I can't wait to go on to. Part of the fun things about like when you find these things in the wild is going on the memory cards and seeing what the people played and seeing what the dates were on the last time the game was played. Or, you know what I mean? Like there's like
didn't I tell you I was doing
treasure.
a thing about that where I was buying like the third-party GameCube memory cards really cheap, and I want to see just plug them all in and see what's on them and kind of do a video about
like
that.
I'm not going to delete anything off the GameCube or the PlayStation 2 memory cards.
Yeah.
It's going to stay there. Like there's
I have my own.
There's like I know it sounds corny and cheesy, but there's like a soul. There's something embedded into that data that I can't just say I'm just going to delete this. And no, not when it's a GameCube, not when it's a PS2 Slim. That data is staying on there forever. I will not delete it. There's something special about it. Me, that's because I'm a dork. I'm a nerd.
You are. That is true. But yes, I completely agree with that. And like I said, I bought all these for like less than $4 or $5 a piece, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. But I want to do a whole video about what's on these,
dude.
But
dude, that's I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna have to steal your idea on that.
That's fine.
I'm gonna have to do that because I have quite a bit of memory cards lying around here. I don't know, so I'm gonna have to.
But I think you had a nice haul there. Like when you texted me, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And I showed my wife and she's like, oh, okay. I was like,
yeah, but they were going to throw it away.
Yeah, I would have been like, mine, especially GameCube with Smash.
The first thing, because the first thing I was like, I gotta open after I brought it back to the truck. I'm like, that's it.
No controllers though. I didn't see any controllers.
Don't need controllers. I have plenty. I have plenty of controllers. Plenty for the PlayStation 2. I'm just like a God's shining palm today for sure. Like I've been finding some really good stuff that people just want to recycle and go away. The past few weeks, every week I'm like, hey, I send my manager a picture. What do you want me to pay the company for this? It's just one of the perks and benefits of working for the company. Again, they're just a phenomenal, amazing job.
Not gonna lie, when I worked for Best Buy, I was able to get a couple of things that they were gonna throw away, and if the manager says okay, you can have it, you can have it. I got a PS ONE, the little one, the PS1.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work. It didn't have any of the cables, but I wanted to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a fun little thing to try to figure out how to fix. Yeah.
And I could not for the life of me figure out what was wrong with it. So I took it to one of the game stores. I kept it for like 2 years after that, maybe 3 years. And I sold it at my local game store up here after I moved. Actually, it was longer than that because I got it in 2017 and I sold it in 2022. So I had it for quite some time. I think there was an issue with the lens. Like, I checked everything, cleaned everything.
It's always the lens. It's always the lens. My neighbor gave me a Dreamcast. He's like, it doesn't work. I'm like, I'll try and figure it out. I knew right away. I'm like, it's the lens. Watch a video, opened it up, tightened up a few things, runs beautifully.
Yeah, I think I was going to have to just buy a new lens, and I didn't feel like it because they're not the cheapest things for those. So I said, So I ended up selling it, and I think I got like $50 for it. And I was like, okay, I got it for free, and I sold it for $50.
Yeah.
So
yeah, why not?
Yeah. But that was a pretty nice haul you got there.
I'm just, dude, it's just awesome. And like I work with the smartest flippant people ever, and I want to be in that pool. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for that. I run into a lot of the customers I work with. You know, knock on wood, generally are really really great. And dude, just being an AV tech, I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of my job and for the company that I work for. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity. Every once in a while, run into some good opportunities and pay next to nothing for these.
Just so you know, this is a thing. This has been trending for us lately. We now have 13 times more viewers on X than we do on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching us on X. I appreciate
I did not know that. That's amazing.
Yes, because since I've been doing the co-stream, I do have a couple of followers that always repost. One being Penny. I don't know if she's done it, but thank you so much. I always get people who repost our stuff and then link to the podcast. So on X, and I thank you guys so much for doing that. And I thank everybody for watching us, whether you're watching us on YouTube, whether you're watching us on X, or listening to this later on Spotify. Thank you guys so much for everything. And remember, check out, can you drop the link for your Silent Hill video in the chat?
Will it allow me to?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I
haven't.
You know what? Here's the thing. You know what? I know that at the end of the day, it's not about views. I made a video that I said, you know what? I want to make a video about it because I love this game. I love this franchise. And I want to see everyone's dogging this game. Let me see what the problem is here for myself, and just watch the video, and you'll see. Like I'm giving my honest opinion about how I feel about the game and the direction it's going in, and I think it's going to be fantastic. People don't like change, especially the main player group who's playing these games are our age. Little younger.
True.
The older you get, the less that you like change. I get it. It's fine. But be open-minded, guys. Stop being so jaded. Everyone's so spoiled.
If you guys are watching now on X, I am dropping the link to his video in the comments. So after this is over, watch that because it's in the comments. So you can watch that.
Much appreciated, by the way. Thank you.
So, but I know we're kind of skedaddling here a little quicker than normal, but both of us have to be out. I've been on the road I've been up since 5 a.m., almost 7 hours on the road.
I've been up since 6, but I haven't been driving as much as you have.
Well, I wake up at 5, but I went to sleep at like 2:30 in the morning. So it's been pretty rough. I didn't even know if I was going to make it tonight, but I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Definitely going to make sure we still get this done tonight. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button right below for my channel. Follow us on X. You can follow me here, and make sure you follow Click to Enlarge. I'm going to link his as well. Make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube as well.
Trying to get to that 2K. Almost at that 2K. I'll get there eventually.
I'm just like 500 away from 10,000. So let's get Red Bandana Gaming to 10,000 because the algorithm loves channels that are at 10,000 above, and then they start pushing my stuff instead of me having to do everything myself. So thank you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for being here with us. Is there anything you want to say before we call it a night, Nick?
I just I'm so grateful and thankful to be able to get together every Thursday and do this podcast with you, Logan, and interact with everybody.
Sorry about last week.
It happens, but you know what, guys? We need breaks.
We had a concert. We went to see Kane Brown and Tyler Hubbard and Parmalee. Parmalee and Tyler Hubbard opened for Kane Brown. So me and my wife had this big thing for.
Well, we need breaks
Kane
and
Brown
whatnot, but and just good or bad comments, haters, funny comments, whatever. I don't care. Listen,
I'm at the point where I'm like,
it literally
whatever.
Has zero effect on me. Just watch my videos, hang out, be nice, and I honestly, like lately, I've just been ending my videos.
Even if you don't want to be nice,
I've been ending my videos. I'm like, hey, you know what? Just life's too short, guys. Be nice to each other, okay? And let's all hang out. Let's all love video games and have good discourse and
Love good video games.
Yeah.
Not Sony and Microsoft's new trash.
Just-
Not new AAA games. Oh, and we so didn't even touch on the new Dragon Age.
We could do that next week. We could do it next week. Because I guarantee you there's going to be more.
Did you see what I tagged you in on X? About the new Dragon Age?
I might have missed that one because I'm not on X as much as you are. But
well, the only reason I'm on it more, I'm almost never on it, but I'm trying to build more.
I can't build an audience with any.
Not an audience. I don't care. I want to build connections and network. So.
But anyways, so yeah, no. All I gotta say is, guys, just really just take care of yourself.
Be nice
and be nice to each other. It's not worth. You don't make these video games. People pushing agendas. Who cares? Just don't buy the game.
There's only one agenda I'm going to push. Christ is King. Remember?
I was going to say Jesus.
Yeah, bingo. I will push that. So, but if that's all you have to say, I will say thank you guys so much. Again, follow both of us. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this video. God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.